And salutations, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. This is Maze's Realm once again, and welcome to another episode of my series, DLC Delving. For this episode, guys, I am covering the fourth and final map of the Vengeance DLC content drop that was seen here on Xbox 360 on July 2nd, 2013. So if you guys are not on the Xbox 360, that is the whole reason why I release one video every week until I finish the 4 maps of that particular map pack. And that way, whoever is getting the map packs on the PC or PlayStation 3 will be able to enjoy all 4 of those videos right before the DLC is dropped for them. So that is the reason why I spread them out as much as I do as far as the episodes are concerned. And now, without further interruption, let's jump right into the map that we're playing here, and that is Detour, that is set in New York City. And it is really an interesting map, to say the least. I hated this map with a fiery passion when it first came out. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand the flank routes. I didn't understand the aesthetics of it. I thought that it was just too much going on, and that it was very, very hard to see the enemy, and that it just was a very overall poor map design. But once I started playing it more and more, I started to realize that the map design is actually really, really unique, but very well put together and really well thought out. And the initial impression was basically warranted because of the fact that I was still kind of a noob on this map, and I just didn't know how to navigate through it, how the spawns worked and all of that. And when that happens, when the DLCs first come out, that's when you'll find that you'll have the most frustrating matches, because you'll just get owned by people who have probably been playing the map a little bit longer than you have, and then thus they know the flank routes. But I will say that this map, don't let it fool you. It's not just a long-range engagement type of map. And that's exactly why I decided to use this hybrid class on this map. I was using my Overkill AN-94 assault rifle class with the SVU AS as my secondary, or as my primary, I should say. And that loadout works really well for this map. And I will also recommend that you guys use Overkill loadouts for this map as well. If you guys want to use a submachine gun with an assault rifle, that would be a good combination to use as well, considering the fact that there's a lot of close quarters combat to be had on the bottom sections of the bridge here that you can see, where you can rush around and do some work with submachine guns. And even shotguns perform really well on the bottom portion of the bridge. But the minute you surface on top and you go up on the main area of the bridge here, that's when shit really starts to hit the fan, as it were, because that makes your close quarters loadouts completely useless, because you will definitely get sniped or taken out by long range classes or medium range classes, and you just will not have a viable option on the surface. So if you are going to be running submachine guns on this map, I would strongly recommend that you guys stick to the outer portions of the bridge, which make you go underground, and then just resurface whenever you need to pick off a little bit of kills when you have a UAV or an orbital VSAT, and then go back underground and do your thing. That's what I would strongly recommend for this map, Detour. And then you'll find yourself having some pleasant matches, some matches with really high kill-death ratios, and it's a lot of fun once you know how to navigate through this map. Now, I will say that the aesthetics are still a little bit harder to deal with because of the tons of vehicles and cover that there is. Sometimes it's hard to see the enemy when you're on the top of the bridge, and because of that, you definitely have to have a keen eye. And also, cold-blooded works really well, because if someone's using a target finder, it's hard for them to see you when you're actually navigating through the map behind that cover there. So that is something to definitely keep in mind if you're going to be running on top of the bridge. And definitely throw on toughness on any other portion of the bridge, because you're going to be running into a lot of close quarters gunfights below, and that is where you'll be flinching the most when you get into a close quarters gunfight. So hopefully you guys will learn to like this map like I eventually did, and I hope that you guys found this episode to be beneficial to you guys. And until next time, this has been Maze's Realm. I am out.